It's time now for our business news with Nona Peltier. Nona, the chief executive of A2 Milk, has resigned rather unexpectedly. What's the reason?
Too much travel for her. She decided that the strategic plan that they unveiled recently to grow their markets in China and the United States was really going to take up too much of her time. She just stepped down just like that. And the former chief executive, Jeff Babich, is going to step in the meantime. I spoke with the board chair about this because, it does raise a lot of issues like what's with this job? Is it impossible to do? How much travel is really involved? And, where are they going to find a replacement? Jane Hrdlicka was a well-respected chief executive and decided it was too much for her. Now, I spoke with the board chair, and this is what he had to say about her particular situation.
I think there are circumstances in her case that are particularly apposite to her, which make it more challenging. Firstly, the job is based in Sydney and she lives in Melbourne, so even when she's at home, she's not at home, as it were. We have two development markets which are our priority, and they're both in the US and China, and that's a long way away, and many other businesses have the same problem, but that's a challenge. And then she has other commitments, which she has made clear which Jane has made clear in her comments. And those other commitments include things that have her going abroad as well in Tennis Australia. So, I think there are some peculiar and different circumstances that make this a particular challenge for Jane.
And so that's A2 Milk's David Hearn. Now, interestingly, the market reacted quite poorly when it opened. It was down 7%. That took over $1 billion of value off the company's market capital. And then it improved. So at the end of the day, it finished down just about 4%. So that was a bit of an improvement. And that was after the company quickly came out with an update on their outlook, reaffirming that they were going to meet their financial targets. And so that calmed the market down. Not everyone's calm. The Shareholders Association aren't pleased. They think that there's more to the story than meets the eye. Would like to have more details. As well, it leaves the New Zealand share market, the listed market, with only one company out of 100 led by a woman.
Interesting. What else has been going on the markets today?
Okay, so we ended down overall the NZX Top 50 Index, 0.4%. That was a 46-point drop to close at 11,230. The Kiwi is steady. It hasn't budged, really, at 65.5 US cents, 95.9 Australian and 49.8 British pence.
Thanks, Nona. Nona Peltier with our business news and all the numbers this afternoon.